Kondosan.
Once upon a time, Inventor Goat was working on a very important experiment. She was extremely careful.
If I add 1 drop to the salty water,
The experiment didn't go as expected. On that day, the wolf was secretly watching Inventor Goat. He was happy to see her experiment was not successful.
If I can make the same type of explosion at the lake, I would surely get a lot of fish.
The wolf entered Inventor Goat's lab.
It's such a beautiful day. Don't you want to work on your experiment by the lake?
Inventor Goat really liked the idea. She thought it would be nice to get out. The little goat got the test tubes and the wolf grabbed the salt and pepper. They headed to the lake.
We can have a barbecue. We'll add some salt and pepper. Delicious.
When they arrived at the lake, Inventor Goat tried her experiment again.
the water should get clear when I pour this mixture, but it hasn't worked yet.
Don't give up. Just keep pouring. Oh boy, I'm getting hungry.
Inventor Goat went to the lake with the test tubes and left the wolf behind. She poured some mixture and then some more.
Nothing happened. What's going on?
Hooray! It worked! I needed to do it in fresh water instead of salt water. Yippee! I need to go back to the lab now.
The wolf was upset. He didn't understand what had happened. So he went into the lake. He was still holding the salt shaker in his hand.
I don't understand. Why didn't it work before? No, oh no.
Once upon a time, Musician Goat played a lullaby for his siblings to help them fall asleep. The melody was so soothing that all of his siblings fell asleep. And he almost did too. The wolf had been watching them through the window. And as always, he came up with a wicked plan.
If I play this melody to the sheep in the barn, then I'll be able to steal their lamps.
The wolf whispered through the window to get Musician Goat's attention. Musician Goat heard the sound but didn't know where it was coming from. He then saw the wolf's ears sticking out.
What is it, Bad Wolf?
I really liked the piece you just played, and I wanted to ask you for the musical notes.
Musician Goat didn't want to give his musical notes to the wolf because he didn't trust him.
Do you know how to play the flute?
I can play the flute, and I can sing very well. Wanna hear it?
What are you doing? You'll wake up my siblings. Besides, your voice is awful.
Suit yourself. Just give me the musical notes and I'll go.
No way. Good night.
Wolf wanted the musical notes badly, so he tried to snatch them from Musician Goat's hands.
Let's go.
I won't.
I said let's go.
I said I won't.
I will never share my melody with you.
I just need to play a lullaby for the sheep. Once they're asleep, I'll give you melody notes back.
When he heard that, Musician Goat stopped and said,
Did you say sheep? Will you play a lullaby for them? Okay, you can take it.
The wolf was surprised that Musician Goat agreed to it, so he rushed to the barn happily.
That naive goat really thought I would play a lullaby with his musical notes. Wait for me, little lambs. I'll get you all when I put your mom to sleep.
The wolf leaned on the fence and started to play the flute. Sheep 1 fell asleep. Sheep 2 fell asleep. Sheep 3 fell asleep. Sheep 4 fell asleep. Sheep 5 fell asleep. And as the wolf counted the sheep, he fell asleep instead.
Your plan didn't work, wicked wolf. You fell asleep counting sheep as they jumped over the fence. Good night, wolf.